Here with the D-A-double-D man, Dad Man, we're going to be talking sports movies because we like sports and we don't care who knows.
We're not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it.
From the West Coast to the Galapagos. And... no, that was good. That was a dope line.
I liked it. That's what I do when I like things.
We're going to be talking about The Exorcist.
Yep, I looked up some unique facts about it, some of which I think pretty much known. You seem to know a lot more about it. I never knew a lot of alternate theories about like what it was. I thought it just took it at face value. It's like what it was is what it was.
Yeah.
Because we start with we go on Exorcist first or what?
Yeah, we'll start there, and we're gonna just mention quickly Hamnet because I watched it last night.
Let's mention that quickly now.
Yeah, we'll start because we'll go.
Okay, we mentioned it.
We'll
We're
go
done now.
little, medium, big, like the
right.
3 teddy bears from that story.
Yeah.
3 teddy bears. Hamnet top 3 movie of the year.
They're beds, but okay, go ahead.
Arguably, I would argue top 3. I think it's a little bit better than Sentimental Value, which was my 3rd of the year prior to watching this. But it's about William Shakespeare's life as he builds a family, and as that's happening, he also gets into playwriting.
Oh, okay.
So he has a lot of dramatic things that happen in his life that inspire him to make his first hit play that captures the imagination of London. Around the time of the plague, which I didn't know that.
I didn't either. I didn't know, now his success, I think, would be different than we would consider, because, actors were considered human garbage in his time. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that. It makes sense.
I don't know if they showed that in the movie. I've read that. I have read that they wouldn't even bury them. I mean, he just considered them. I don't know why.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
were
know
very
that.
low on the social totem pole.
Well, maybe it changed after him.
Maybe it may have. I mean, it's really incredible, and a lot of people think that either he wasn't who he was, or
It was multiple people.
it was multiple people, because he wrote
So much.
well, and so much that was
Before cocaine, too.
yeah.
I mean, Stephen King,
But cocaine is half the
answer's right
stories
there.
are cocaine induced. No, but so many, and they're all classics. I mean, there's probably some bad ones that we're not aware of.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's 20.
Once
great-
you can understand them, they are amazing.
Yeah, I mean the language. I mean, despise that. I just can't stand it. It
And
just.
that's what some people say is the best part about him, is his language
Well,
is
that's
so good.
well, yeah, it was, but it's still Middle English language.
Right. Well, I would...
I mean, he turned a really eloquent phrase. Now I'm thinking back mostly, unfortunately, to when I was in high school and we read it. I'm like, I don't know what he's saying at all.
Well,
I have no idea.
let me tell you, it doesn't get much better. I'm sure if you watched it more and more and more, eventually... I don't know how much of it I would have to watch, though. People who adapt it now try to make it understandable.
Yeah.
But if you ever, I think in college we read A Midsummer Night's Tale, and I'm like,
Dream.
Midsummer Night's Dream. I didn't know what was going on. And they're like, so what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know who's a character when they're talking about someone or doing something. It's like, I think they're in the woods. They said, yep, there's 3 nymphs and they're fucking off to whatever.
Yeah, doing whatever nymphs do.
Yeah.
I want to read something that's not too long, or maybe just a portion of something to see if I have a better, and I'm sure I will, because a lot of it he speaks in not analogies, but similar to similes and analogies, right? Figurative language, and right?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Oh yeah, okay. But I'm going to read some I want to see, because I'm in high school. I'm an idiot. I hadn't even written a book by then. Read a book by then. So I wasn't terribly literate, and I've read a lot since then, and I think I'd be better, but I want to see how much better by trying to
If
read
you
it.
cannot, because they show the play of Hamlet in Hamnet, parts of it.
Why do they call it Hamnet?
That's what his son was named, and something that happened to the son inspired him to write Hamlet.
Okay.
And Hamlet's supposed to be kind of, I mean, it's obviously inspired by him, but like kind of about him in a way. It's the
About a son or himself? Both?
their relationship and how it's changed by something happening.
Okay. All right. I won't ask more because I may watch it.
Yeah.
Weirder things have happened.
You might actually like it, but yeah, so when you understand what they're saying, because the one character's talking about how life beats you down,
Yeah.
and the way he puts it and understanding it, you're like, I mean, that's like exceptionally well written.
Yeah.
Like if someone said that nowadays, it'd be like, what the fuck? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
You know, and this guy is, when people didn't realize that rats running around your water source is a bad idea.
Right.
You know, and this guy's like the Eminem of the time. Not even more impressive.
Okay.
I don't know how to put it. It's like, how do you know? And in the words that he used,
Some things are timeless. I mean, some ideals are it's timeless. I mean, people felt
the Bible.
prior to that, and
Yeah.
you know,
But the breadth of his vocabulary is so expansive. I don't know if any other writer has ever surpassed.
I wonder, like, now,
And how did
was he
know all this
educated or what?
like for the time,
Well, I mean,
he was an English teacher. He was a teacher.
Okay.
He was history. Or he was just like a teacher to like
Well, that's kind of
very like families, you know.
okay. All right. So, all right, he was a
So
learned.
he was educated.
Yeah.
In a time
And at that time, you're right. Most of the education he did, other than any formal, was reading.
I'm also educated. My vocabulary is maybe good compared to some, but not compared to.
Well, I mean, now he was. I mean, like I don't know if they've ever estimated his IQ, but I mean, it was in my
At least 100. At least.
it may have been almost 200.
Probably.
I mean, he's like.
If you ask ChatGPT about it, though, they'll cop out. They'll go like, probably 160. Super genius levels.
Yeah. But at some point, at some height.
They can't break scales. That's not what AI is built for.
Right.
They don't break the mold. They play within the mold. You ever heard that phrase?
Currently. No, I
The
haven't.
sandbox is what they call AI. Everything that it
Oh, it's in the sandbox.
Everything it does and touches is in the sandbox. Yeah.
Well, now it'll break out of the box.
In my opinion, we're very far away from using AI thinking in conjunction with robotics. It would have to break a firewall to ever.
No, they could do it
break
now.
the sandbox.
They intentionally have a cage around it.
Well, yeah, it would always have something around it. You know, not to.
I mean, they're taking active measures. They're taking. I'm sorry, I walked away from that. They're taking extreme active measures to stop it interfacing a robot or anything, you know, where it could
car.
affect dramatic change physically.
Car.
Yeah. Well, no, but
There's computers in cars. And if they just start driving.
yeah, but it's still.
I know what you mean. Because they couldn't drive. Unless it's one of those self-driving cars. Whoa.
Well, if it's yeah, I mean, I just read there was something just this week, I believe, or over the weekend, I read about two AI. No, one is OpenAI, and I can't remember what the other one was. They're
Working together?
no, it's got very scary as to either their capabilities or how they're being used, or I don't know. I mean, a lot of very bright people are kind of concerned about it, and a lot of other bright people are saying, you know, just go, which.
Well, the main, like, someone put this in a really well-worded sentence, and I'm going to butcher it. But human history has always put innovation ahead of
Safety,
the ability to deal with
consequences.
the progress being made, or how to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you're right. They have. We always have. Yeah.
and they
you're right.
use the better word than consequences because that paints it so black and white. But it's like AI is the one thing.
Implications.
Yes, the implications.
Yeah.
And AI is the one thing that you can't let that.
You can't ignore
again.
those.
Yeah. Because, and even like with fire, right?
Yeah.
One of the most basic of innovations. They learned through failure for sure, but
Yeah.
oh God, I mean, no one could have predicted the implications of what fire would do.
I mean, that's a little different. Fire's fairly basic,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's dangerous just by its nature. AI is a black box in a way where it's like, what does it do? It's like, well, a lot of things.
But
like what all? It's like, well, I can't name them all.
Take it to its furthest extent. I mean, fire allowed migration. Fire allowed evolution.
Well, it didn't allow it, it propelled it.
So here's something that I heard.
So, what negative consequences, though? I mean, you know what they are.
Firearms. If you don't understand combustion,
True.
you can't.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point. Although that's, yeah.
Taken to the furthest extent.
Right,
But
yeah.
still, but that has, so AI we know is ultra complicated now.
Right.
What's like the 10th level of separation down the line that it's like, okay, because this was invented, guns is capable. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
granted, good point. Because, I mean, I never would have thought, guns from fire, although there's a connection there for sure.
Yeah, and it comes down to understanding what fire is, right?
Yeah.
Which is a lot more than just making a fire, but
Right, yeah.
still. And that was interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm a huge proponent of AI, but also I have blind trust that the smart people will do smart things. Because, what the fuck am I supposed to? Just
Protest?
be safe. Yeah.
It's protest. It seems to work for everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make more sense than some of the protests going on.
Yeah. No, it would. Definitely.
It's
would.
in my mind. Yeah.
Some of them,
I
anyway.
get where people are coming from, and I've said it time and time again. I think whichever side you're on,
You're wrong.
if you can't see why the other side thinks that way, and I do,
I do
and
too.
I don't know if people on other sides.
Well, if you can't see the other side, then that's religion.
Yeah,
That's
it's
dogma.
good and evil.
Right. It's like we're right and they're not.
They want
Opposite of what I think is wrong.
Yeah.
That's religion. Or, I don't know, pedagogy or, I don't know.
Pedagogy.
Yeah, you said
Well,
it.
that's just the
Don't try it. Just pretend like it made sense.
sure.
Pretend like I said a word that made sense.
Well, the only reason it struck me is because a lot of my professors say that.
Oh, so they're probably right. I only know it from reading it.
It's the process of just education. It's like the theory of educating.
Pedagogy?
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
So
you
they
could
say
be
that
right.
all the time instead of teaching or educating. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go into the pedagogy of whatever, and I'm like, okay, it sounds smart, and I know you're a PhD, but
Real people don't say that word.
yeah, can we fucking beat it? And also I had to look it up because I'm like, what? In the fuck?
Oh, it is about. I didn't know that. I thought it was just like ideology, not the process of teaching, or the
maybe
art,
maybe
science
it has like
thereof.
another. I don't know.
Probably not.
Anywho, we're talking
I
Exorcist.
just misunderstood it completely.
Dad's favorite movie,
Close.
in the top 10 at least.
Top 5.
Top 5. Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is it's my favorite horror movie.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's not Dad's favorite horror movie. It's only in his top 5, so I guess I like it more. Although
because
Shining is close.
The Shining is very close. I agree. I agree. And that's
Thank
more.
God, what's in your top 5 if Shining and Exorcist aren't in the top 5?
Shut up.
Okay.
Don't make me explain things that aren't true. Okay? You do that, and then I get all
The fans will never know.
stumblebum.
Comment down below your favorite horror movies.
Yeah. But it legitimized horror as,
Yeah.
high level film art.
Took a
Film
very
as an art.
well-respected director.
Yes.
Shining is the same. It just came after. You know?
Yes.
So, but those guys.
Different types of horror movie,
Sure.
which, good.
But I see a lot of similarities between the two. Quite frankly, I think they're very similar.
I mean,
You take Danny's, that's the boy's name, correct?
yeah.
There was abuse that is noted, actually more black and white in The Shining,
Yes.
that would explain his seeing of things. And I think the lens in which we view things in both movies are subjective. Okay, so you can either play it completely straight, everything you see in both movies is exactly how it occurs,
True.
or it's a subjective telling of what happened through the eyes of someone who has created almost mythology of events because they were so traumatizing, perhaps.
You mean like through the eyes of Danny?
I would think
Because he's not in a lot of those scenes.
His understanding of what happened then.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
the wife. And
You don't
Danny's.
have to see it.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
And I think that speaks specifically to The Exorcist, and this will come full circle to the basis of what we're talking about, because Rogan had a director on, Roger Avery, and they have a theory that's been propagated about The Exorcist that does hold water, but he was abused, might have seen things, could be him and his mother's recollection of what happened, and how trumped up stories can become over time, and when they're very traumatic, like your father goes insane.
Yeah.
With themes of alcoholism that are really cool, but that's so important because alcohol was what fueled the abuse before they ever went there.
Yes. Yes.
And the subjectivity of stories you weren't privy to. So in The Exorcist, there's two men that are in the room when The Exorcist is taking place. There's Reagan, who obviously is not remembering things probably super well because she was under some type of affliction, which we'll discuss. And then the other two men die.
Okay.
So any recollection we're going to get of that story only comes from her or someone outside the door who's like, I just fucking heard things hitting the wall, and it sounded like the bed was fucking jumping off the ground and shit. It's like, that might not have really happened.
Okay. I mean, that's a whole different take. I never ever thought, because she doesn't remember anything.
So
She even says so at the end.
Then it's coming from the mom.
Well,
Who
okay.
would be emotionally charged about everything going on. I mean, there's scenes where she literally has these outbursts, which I'm not saying she was acting like
She's acting like
hysterical
a
or
typical
anything.
hysterical woman
It makes sense.
whose daughter's head turned all the way around.
But what's brilliant about The Exorcist, like Shining, which I was saying, like that is
It's The Shining.
The Shining. It is an allegory about how hereditary, like family links can lead to people being abused when under the influence of alcohol, or people abusing under the influence of alcohol, leading their son or daughter to drink, to cope, to then
Be an abuser. Yeah.
That's what the picture at the end, I think, is supposed to. He was always doomed because he had that in his bloodline. The one where it's back in time.
Yeah, no, it's beyond that.
Well, you could read into it as a supernatural thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like he was absorbed by the hotel, and like now he is finally the role forever with that
he was
cast.
always meant to be.
Yes.
Yeah. That was my thing. It's like he always was the caretaker. It's certain souls belong there. Tortured souls or whatever.
Yeah.
And there had people who had gone to the hotel as guests or caretakers or
who fit
work
the
there.
role of being like that. They will be there forever because of whatever specific
whoever they are. Yeah.
You know,
that was my take
with
on it.
him. I feel like it's like, hey, like his grandpa was there or his dad was there, whatever time period would make most sense. And he was a drinker who probably abused his son, who abused
I don't think
Jack.
the alcohol angle.
Honestly, I think that's why there's so many Native American, iconography throughout it. Because
I think it's maybe because it's in an Indian area. It's known
they
for
could have
that.
chosen any hotel though. The
Stanley.
Yeah, the Stanley Hotel, like the original one was. I don't know if in the book if it was in Colorado or not.
I think it is because I read the book.
Well,
It's like in
know.
the Southwest, which is very well known for
Apache,
Indian
Comanche,
artifacts and art, whatever.
Yeah, perhaps.
Well, what you said it about the Indian
Native
drinking
Americans
in Indian.
when they were introduced to alcohol, that became a huge thing that plagued.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they had no tolerance to it, and then they're just introduced to it out of the blue, and
right.
It caused a lot of problems.
Destruction. Helped destroy their
And
lives.
It
Culture
not
and
behooves,
everything.
But it feels like it would make sense that not only is the Overlook paint like literally planted on the ground in which the soil was steeped in Indian blood, but also the pageantry of things hanging off the ceiling are further, not like just reminders of the tragedy of them,
Okay.
of a death of a society or of a society being
Right.
plowed over.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm not sure why the moon stuff. I think it might have just been the time period, but
The moon?
yeah, well, that's a big thing. Like they thought Stanley Kubrick was making allusions to that he faked the moon landing in The Shining. That's like the movie they point to. It's like, yeah, he's letting us know.
How though?
Well, Danny wears an Apollo 13 sweater.
Okay, that was the unlucky mission.
Which one did we land on the moon with?
I don't know. It wasn't 13. 7 maybe. 13 was the one that malfunctioned in Houston. We have a problem.
But they made it back, I thought.
Well, they did, but they had some issues.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's why you don't choose 13. Although I think 13 is a lucky number.
Do you know why it's unlucky? This is for the listeners and you.
Japan. I know. It's the Ides of March.
The Ides of March is in March.
Isn't it?
No, it's the 15th, 16th, 17th of March.
Fuck.
That has to do with the death of Caesar.
I used to know.
It was on the 13th. I always thought it was, and it may be.
Oh, can I give one more guess?
It better be good. Go ahead.
Well, Jesus was the 13th seated at the Last Supper.
At the Last Supper. That, and I also heard it, and it seems to have more weight, and I don't know why, but you've heard of the Knights Templar?
Sure.
When they were, eventually, they become so powerful that the King of France wanted to eliminate them. And they were all arrested or whatever, taken on that day by France.
What, 13th?
13th, yeah, 13th. I don't know what day. Maybe a bit of Friday. I don't know.
Yeah. Didn't know that about the Templars.
Yeah, I always just assumed it was the Last Supper. Mm-hmm. But then I had read that. Maybe look that up again. Anyhow,
so we're getting to The Exorcist, okay? Like I said,
we were talking about it.
There's something of a allegorical telling of The Shining, and then if you take everything at face value with supernatural elements, the same can be said of The Exorcist. And the theory that puts that into motion is that there are certain life traumatic events with Regan, including family disruption between the mother and the father. And then the big exclamation point that Roger Avery brought up on Joe Rogan is that perhaps the director, not William Friedkin, but the mother is an actress in the movie. Mm-hmm. And she has a director that she's working on a film with in Georgetown, which is why they're there. That director may have abused Regan, and that led to everything happening. Possibly multiple times. They think on the night that she had the accident on the carpet, and then also the night that he died may have been and that's why, progressed.
Okay. Maybe.
Well, now you seem unimpressed.
Well,
you brought this
I'd
up.
never heard it before. So you think it's because of his abuse?
This.
I don't know if it's that interesting. No.
Now you give me the.
All right, so here, these are things that just happened. About The Exorcist. 9 deaths associated with it. One was very, very weird. I can't remember the guy's name, but unexplainable. Linda Blair, in doing one of the stunts for it, permanently injured her back badly. There was a house fire for the house, and they had to delay for I don't know how long, but Reagan's house.
At least while the fire was happening.
Yeah, they couldn't do it. They're going to try to write it in, but it was too late. No, but it burned the majority of the house except for her bedroom.
That's strange. I also want to build my house that way.
And also, who was the director? Friedkin?
William Friedkin, yeah.
He would fuck with the actors. Like one time he fired a gun.
Yes, and I know exactly the scene that happens. So, Father Karras,
the young priest,
recorded Reagan speaking on mobile recorder.
Yeah.
So that he could, and just further investigate it afterwards, because he thought she was saying gibberish, but he wanted to be able to take notes on it and actually.
Yeah.
There's a part where something freaky is said, or it's like a yell that wasn't actually. He didn't record, but it shows up on the tape anyways.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So he fires a gun, probably a blank, but he fires a blank while they're shooting because the audio's edited over top of the actual shot. And he jolts up because he heard a fucking gunshot. And then, cut, and I guess the actor said, if you ever do that again, I'll fucking knock you out. He was very upset about it.
I'd be too. I could understand it because he was like deep into the, he was into the role, and then that happens. Well, the recording was backwards, right? Was that what it was? I think that's what it was.
He started listening to it backwards, then heard that it was saying things.
Right. Still weird.
Which I want to think that is maybe the movie that made listening to things backwards a thing. I mean, were they
probably
doing that in the 60s, though?
I don't know when that started, but I remember because, they used to have things called albums.
Yeah, on record players.
Yeah.
You could,
and people would run it backwards, and it sounds super effing weird when you do that, by the way.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that came from The Exorcist or...
Probably LSD, 60s. They're like, let's listen to this backwards.
Maybe, who knows? I'll have to look that up. I have my phone here too, and I could do that, but
you have the capability.
I don't want to.
Also,
there's a little AI in my phone.
I'm very surprised you didn't find this online. when they were in the hospital, one of the extras, because I guess they got real nurses,
Yeah.
turned out to be a serial killer.
Oh, really?
And he's one of the characters that they interview in Mindhunter. In like the second season. It's one of the guys that the girl psychologist, do you remember when she comes on? She like legitimizes things. They're going to her as a consulting role.
Okay.
And then she comes onto the team as the fourth member with the other FBI guy that they were forced to hire by the high up. And, you know, the main two couldn't make it. They had to go to Atlanta, I think. So the chick and the other guy end up doing interviews just to keep things rolling. Because there's so many. And one of them was like a homosexual deviant who they think killed. Well, he was like dead to rights on one of the murders.
Right.
But that is the like that, and then, you know, they use real names in that, like Son of Sam is Son of Sam, and Charlie Manson. Right. That guy is in The Exorcist.
Oh, really?
A shot, you can see his face. He has a beard. There's like 4 or 5 nurses. They have to hold her down during one of the medical procedures.
Yeah.
I think it may be the one where they're like
where the thing comes out of her neck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which that one's brutal.
One's a spinal tap, I believe.
And that's supposed to be very fun.
I've had them. I wouldn't recommend them. Okay, I'm completely wrong about the Knights Templar. I swear to God I read it somewhere, but I don't see it in here. Something to do with Loki, too, which he's always up to bad stuff.
He's so fun in the movies, though.
He's a nice guy. Good looking, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't he just go after chicks? Why is he always fucking around with stuff?
Well,
there's Norse chicks.
It's almost like
Come on.
The very rich. I mean, look at Epstein's files.
Well, he was into sex. Almost exclusively.
Well, that it's like, okay, then you go after attractive girls. Then you go after younger girls, and then you just start eating babies. And it progresses so fast. We're just lucky that Loki's making his way through the process slowly.
Yeah.
Either that, or he's been so far past eating babies that he's like, I'm going to pretend I'm a yellow brick.
Yeah.
For 20 years.
That never happened, by the way.
Well, they don't talk about it much because it wasn't that exciting.
I was a brick. Yeah, we know, and nobody's really.
I remember when you were doing that.
Nobody was interested.
You kept saying, "Hey guys, I'm a brick," while you were the brick. And
I have written down here. Sometimes I write notes and it makes no sense. I talked about this before about the woman who did the voice of Reagan. That she was a voice actress and a recovering alcoholic, and they asked her to do it, and she had to start drinking again. And I don't know if she drank scotch or some, very harsh alcoholic beverage. I don't know what. To get her to do that. I mean, I always thought it was a man. I mean, it's a woman, and her voice in that is just fucking the gold standard.
So many things came together.
Yeah.
So well.
Yeah.
The cast was great. Like you say, your favorite character is
the old priest.
The old priest, and that's Max von Sydow, who is like a truly great actor.
Right.
And I'm saying,
and much younger, as I've mentioned prior, much younger than they showed him.
He has roles like 20 years later where he looks younger than that.
Yeah. They made him look old. He can play an old character at 40. I can tell you that he did it.
Yeah. Karis, probably the best role, tremendous, the best performance of his life. Ellen Burstyn is amazing. Linda Blair, best performance of her life. You have so many characters.
She was good in Roller Boogie too, but
I know I almost mentioned that, but I forgot. All those character actors too.
Yeah.
Who they just Friedkin was the freaking man. His last name almost was Freakin. I know. Because it would have just been William the freaking man.
Great freaking director. Mm-hmm. And he ended up getting roles that they didn't even know they were getting them for, or projects.
Yeah.
Give me a freaking director. And they get him.
And then he's there.
Yeah. Who is this guy? Freakin'.
He has this great movie. It's a remake of Wages of Fear, where they have to take the glycerine, like explosives,
Mm-hmm.
in a car because they can't transport it any other way.
Yeah.
And it has, I think his name's Roy Schneider.
Yeah.
So good.
Roy Schneider was a big deal for a period of time. 70s.
I mean, yeah, he fucking killed it, man.
Yeah.
And
He was
that
in Jaws.
Yeah. But I would argue, well, Jaws is better, but this is in the same tier
Okay.
as Jaws.
What's it called? Wages of War?
No,
Sin?
it's a remake of Wages of Fear. I have to look up what the actual title is because I just couldn't remember.
Well, while you're doing that,
It's a great movie.
I'm going to practice my
He also
Mandarin.
did The French Connection.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it's called Sorcerer, and that was in 1977. He did To Live and Let Die in L.A., which is a really, really good,
I saw it.
police detective
Yeah.
type of movie. Dirty Cop. Cruising is also really good. I mean, he just had, from 71 to 1980, he was killing the game. I haven't seen The Boys in the Band, so maybe from 70 to 80. But, yeah, man, he fucking killed it, dude.
Yeah.
He's the real deal when it comes to directors.
I just wanted to, and I was looking online to try to figure out how did this demon, who's a very old demon, which is kind of makes it cool. Like the demon is from Mesopotamia, okay?
Right.
Mesopotamian folklore. So it always seems like the older something an evil is, the more powerful or whatever.
Right.
But how you saw the movie? Didn't a figurine of Pazuzu
End up in their room?
Well, I thought it ended up like outside their house.
It very well might have. That exact detail, I'm fuzzy
Well,
on.
that was a visual where they showed it in the house. I know that.
Right,
It wasn't supposed to be literal necessarily, but their explanation was so bad. It's like, well, why did Pazuzu go from ancient Iraq archaeology site dig to Georgetown, DC, and why there? What's the connection? And it just said, well, this guy unleashed. It's like, well, yeah, I know that, but was he just random or what?
It can travel anywhere, because I think wind is one of.
Oh, it has some. Yeah, it's like in charge of wind, or in the one definition of it. Yeah.
And this is where my bias is going to come through. I do.
It's got nothing to do with Indians or alcohol.
No, I think it has to do with Karis.
Well, they did mention that, but
it was almost.
He wasn't even involved prior to her getting.
I know, but it's like, and now we're getting into philosophical and religious debates. Are things predetermined?
Yeah, whatever.
Where he was, like, this was a battle meant for. He might be a living embodiment of an angel, if you want to.
He unleashed it, but that's not the first time he met. And I did read that in my research.
I'm not talking about Sidell. I'm talking the Georgetown guy.
The Georgetown director?
No, the priest, Father Karras.
The younger one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so he was meant to be the exorcist.
He was meant to battle it.
Okay.
I think.
So it would have to go where he was at.
Because I think he's the protagonist of the movie.
Okay. I know we've had this discussion. I mean, he plays a very good part. He's not the exorcist.
I think the movie's more about because otherwise, why?
No, it is about him because you're right, because he's having a crisis of faith because of his mother.
And he literally, and we were discussing this too, where it's like you take a vow of poverty, of all these types of things.
Yeah.
And it finally got to a point where, I think he was okay with it for so long, and then it was like, I mean, I don't even think what I'm doing is good anymore because my mom is suffering because I'm choosing to not make money that I could easily make.
Because he was an MD.
Yeah,
He was a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, so that is what he has to give up to be a priest.
Which, like, look at that as a moral conundrum. Like, is that actually...
Under the circumstances...
is that doing the world good that he's foregoing money that he could use to help his loved ones so he doesn't... What? So he's not morally swayed? You get what I'm getting at? It's like, that's an actual moral...
Yeah. Difficult, very difficult.
Not even difficult. Is that actually good?
What his decision to be? Well, he's counseling priests. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you know, he's working for the greater good. Because
does he need to not make money to do that? Could he not do as much good as a doctor?
Well, if he's chosen the priesthood, I mean, you probably could, but I mean, you're way more money oriented if you become a private psychiatrist.
What if he just did it to be able to make ends meet for his mother?
Okay, well, you should talk to him about it. I don't.
No, but morally, you think that would be wrong for him to be able to make money so that?
I don't know if they would allow it. I mean, they gave the impression. Well, it never came up, but. He had to make a choice.
So the priesthood is forcing him to do something that you could argue is morally not good.
Well, no.
Well, his mother has to suffer, though, because of it.
Well, that's the choices we make. I mean, it is. It's for him, it's one or the other. It's like I can leave the priesthood, I can become a private psychiatrist, provide for my mother, make money, or I can stay true to my vows that I took and help priests.
So what and I think the whole point of it is he had to see true evil for it to feel like it was actually that he
made the right choice.
That the sacrifice he was making was for something.
I agree. I agree with that. He had to see it.
And that's why he was willing to give up even more at the end.
Everything.
Yeah. Is because if there's true evil in this world,
it has to be
fought.
Yes.
To the bitter end. Which I don't know if you enjoy having these discussions as much as me, but like the when you get almost into like the philosophical of a movie, that is worth, because you can't do that with
all movies.
Yeah. You know, not every movie is going to lend itself to that, but The Exorcist is an incredibly deep
Well, I mean, that's one of the main themes. So, yeah, he's the main protagonist. He's the protagonist. The old priest is a crucial part, but not the star. Mm-hmm. It's Karis.
He's a
co-star?
No, what do you call it? It's a scientific word that it starts the reaction. It's like he's a
catalyst. Yeah.
He's needed because
see, as you may remember, he's dealt with Pazuzu before.
Yeah, which is you do a movie about too.
Right.
Of the same same plot. Have I seen this before? That guy's
that
new.
part,
I don't remember that guy.
Well, I think that there's a female lead that's different.
Yes.
Okay.
And the I wanted to say like the villain. Well, the kid that's possessed is different in them both as well.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, but I mean that
I don't understand why they did
it.
Yes,
in the two.
I know.
And the beginning is very similar for the two. I mean, it must be straight out of a book. But what's ironic about that is it actually starts with him seeing true evil, Father Marin. which I believe.
Oh, in Nazi Germany.
Yeah, he sees. They're like, I don't remember what they're after.
Yeah, but they're just shooting.
But
Jews.
they're like, do this, or we're gonna keep killing.
Yeah.
They put him in a situation where he either has to give them the location of someone that they're definitely gonna kill, or they're just gonna kill random people. They're looking for a Jew.
Okay.
And they're just shooting townspeople and kids.
Yeah.
Until they give him the location, and I think he ends up having to do it because he's like, he had already seen like 7 die.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not gonna watch 20 more.
Yeah. Is that a bunch of them?
Yeah, and that's like, I do think there's something poetic, might not fit quite right, but it's the best word I can. That begins in a way where he has to do evil, not evil, but he's put in such a moral conundrum that he sees true evil and has to make the best choice.
The lesser
he
of
can.
evils. Choose the lesser of evils. Yeah.
It's like, these are the battles that we face.
Right.
Where good and evil truly come out.
Right. Well, there's no right answer. There's no
In that one.
moral, answer.
The Exorcist, actually, weirdly, has the cleaner of the two when you think about the quality of movie. I know you really like Dominion. But, I mean, The Exorcist is just like such a great and rich movie, whereas the other one does lack a lot of the nuance that The Exorcist does.
Yeah, it's good. It's just,
Yeah.
I liked it mostly because of the lead actor in Dominion. He's very good.
That guy's great, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and another
He's
thing.
in Sentimental Value, by the way, the one I was talking about.
He's like Swedish or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they
Which
buried.
so is Max von Sydow.
Yeah, true.
Which is weird.
What was I going to say? Well, they buried a church in
Well, that's
Dominion.
a super cool.
Yeah. It's like they built it and then they buried it.
You're like, well, that would be hard.
Yeah.
They must have done this for a reason.
Yeah. It's like, well, why would you? And then was there there was a part I kind of remember. Was there like a battle fought there in the past, and there's all these
Apparently, yeah.
dead I thought they were Romans and someone else, or maybe they're Greeks. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently there was a battle. I think he actually sees almost like a flashback of the battlefield at one point.
So so obviously the ground is something cursed, or it's a doorway to
something
bad.
Yeah. I mean,
So dog it.
I liked that part, and sometimes the mystique is what makes it.
Yeah,
It
it's
almost
it's not nearly as good. I just like it though. I thought it was a very, very good movie.
Yeah.
So are we gonna talk about sports or?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Do
got a
you
lot
have
of
a
time.
quick catchphase that you want to throw out there?
I thought of some, and some of these are going to be stupid, but people have to let us know. Are people like responding to us? Or
Sometimes.
are we alive? Do we exist?
I haven't been recording any of these actually, so
What?
every time we record, it's just us talking. I mean, I post it privately, but I share the link with you. That's how you hear it.
Okay.
I'd have to share the link with anyone else who wants to listen to it.
Is it available?
If I send it to them,
Oh,
like directly.
but you're not posting it for the world?
I just like us talking. No, I'm kidding. I'm posting it.
I was thinking, well, we're not gonna get any comments. All right. Maori Invictus
Okay.
means undefeated in death. That sucks.
Moriarty?
Maori
Maori
Invictus.
Maori Invictus.
Not that
Okay.
great, huh?
Excelsior.
I said carpe diem, but that's stupid. We podcast, therefore we am.
Yes.
instead of we are. You know what I mean? It's like I think, therefore I am. So we podcast, therefore we am. Did you get it?
We yam?
We, instead of saying we are, we am.
So is it like a...
Intentional.
Like something on the alphabet? Like,
No.
Is that a pun?
The grammar's supposed to be wrong.
Say it again.
We podcast. Okay, here's the original.
I'm fucking...
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry.
It's real funny when you fuck around. Fuck around with somebody trying to be serious, you know.
Oh, goodness.
Did I have any other ones? I think I maybe wrote another one down.
I thought of one that's actually very close to those. I
had the one from Ozymandias. Osmandius.
I'm so pissed.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll say it.
You
after.
go first with the Ozymandias one.
Which is, I am king. We are king of kings. Look upon our works, or listen to our works and tremble.
I like that.
Pretty cool.
It is. It's too many words, though. I thought a catchphrase was supposed to be like.
It can be whatever the fuck you want it to be.
Kablam.
Okay, go ahead with
Or
yours.
pow.
Yeah.
Or what did the one chef say? Bam.
Oh yeah.
Who's the other? The other guy had another one. 'Cause they kind of had a rival.
Kablooey.
Nah, it's
Whatever.
close.
Who cares? They were fucking.
Okay.
idiots.
I came. I saw. I critiqued.
That ain't bad. I'm surprised. Because I didn't expect much from you on that. I thought it was going to be
What can I
something
say?
stupid. It's not bad.
And then I was thinking of one word ones, and I couldn't think of many.
Okay.
You could just be like D-O-double-D out.
Now, I mean,
D-O-double-D in the house.
no.
Or D-A-double-D. D-A-double, dad.
See, Dad only has a D in the front and a D in the back,
Snoop
not
Dogg,
two in the back.
Snoop Dogg was D-O-double-G.
Well, yeah, that's how you spell dog.
Well, you don't just say D-A-D in the house. That's just D-O-double...
You say D-O-D-D.
D-A-double-D.
Yeah, okay, I'm not too big on
You got to think
rap.
of a rhyme after that.
Okay,
Like you spit hot
we'll
fire.
work on that. We'll work on that.
Well, and here's another one. But we don't use our name a lot. Maybe this is how we start using the name more. You remember?
You don't have one, apparently. Go ahead.
I'm Taco.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
But also you can call me Tingus Pringus or Tingus Kong.
They're both bad. Go ahead.
That was another one of my catchphrases. Is
So,
Tingus Kong and got shit on Tingus Pringus. Like from the movie Training Day.
Yeah, I know.
Another thing.
Tingus is a terrible
shit,
word.
What the fuck? Do you remember the Dave Chappelle skit where he said top 5 rappers, Dylon.
No. I don't remember.
That's just a thing, yeah.
Oh.
He's acting like a rapper.
Oh.
And he's super cocky. Top 5 rappers. Dylon.
I have never seen that. I've seen a lot of his. We're going to work on this. So maybe
Yeah, we'll
do
be a
like
weekly
send me a
recurring-
memo or something like that.
Yeah, if you have a catchphrase, this is your chance.
Thinking about who we are.
We're quite literally begging you guys to comment.
Yeah.
If you just hear the beginning, but you wouldn't hear this. So, I mean, am I talking to anyone? Is this thing on? Just comment.
Is this mic on?
Comment down below.
Yeah, come on, please.
Say anything.
We're low.
I don't care what you say.
For all you know, we live in northern Alaska.
Virginia.
Okay, northern
We
Alaska.
live in Georgetown.
Shut up. We live in northern Alaska. We have very little to occupy our time. We're incredibly bored.
It's
we
30
see very few people, and it's cold as balls.
30 nights of night.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Well, they say 30 days of night, but days when the sun comes up.
No,
That don't make sense.
that doesn't make sense. And B, yes,
4
it does.
weeks of night. That makes sense.
No.
But
It's
then
supposed to-
But then you got the extra 2 days, and there's no sun. You can't call them days. How many hours are in 3
Oh,
months?
God. No, listen, I have to put up with this
24
all the
times
time.
30. Let's hear it. 720.
720.
720 hours of night.
Yeah. Hey, the one thing I wanted to mention this, I wrote this down.
Well, it doesn't quite roll off the tongue that well.
It's terrible, that's why. So, they have to do a new Big Lebowski. And what they can do, John Goodman, they've got,
Is he still alive?
yeah,
Is Buscemi alive?
and Buscemi,
Well,
yes.
his character died, though.
Oh,
You remember he was stabbed
Yeah, that's
by
right. In the bowling alley.
Is it the
parking lot.
nihilists? Which is, that's funny. That is so funny that there's a gang that is known as the nihilists. But it's not.
I don't
like,
remember that.
It's not like that's our gang name. It's like, no, they're all nihilists. We call them that.
But in what so what's his name is pretty old, but maybe he could still do it. Bridges.
Oh, he definitely could.
Okay, but he's
I'd
obviously
be more worried about Goodman. 'Cause I haven't
Goodman's
seen him.
alive. Yeah.
Well, but that doesn't mean he talks and acts well. Bridges
He
still
can do
has
it.
it. I've seen interviews with him recently.
Oh, too bad Buscemi's not alive. Okay, so here's what you do. Buscemi has a cousin.
What if Buscemi faked his death?
No. He's got a cousin.
Okay.
So, and it can be stupid. It can be stupid, right? Because it's a what do you call it? An absurdist movie anyway, in a way. So you can do that and just have him go on a new adventure, you know? Just something.
Well, I mean, you have the start. Then
Well,
you
that's
have,
just-
Then you have to write the genius afterwards.
Well, I mean, okay, part of the genius was just those three. Like what, you know, because you just bring Buscemi back and he plays his own cousin, you know, and then you got Goodman and, you know, talking about Vietnam and then you got the Big Lebowski. I mean, I'm sorry, it just, with all the problems they're having making money on movies,
Yeah.
they could do it if they write, and they could write a decent script. I mean, there's parts of that
Well,
movie.
those guys could write a decent script on anything.
Well, they didn't write it.
Coen brothers.
Oh, the Coens. Okay. But I remember like the time the Big Lebowski went to that one woman's apartment. She was she was an
Oh, yeah,
artist.
yeah.
And there was like a guy there who just kept laughing. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that guy.
I don't remember. He was like this super avant-garde type strange dude. And I don't know what it was, but he was just like laughing the whole time. And the whole thing was just so weird. And she was like on a trapeze and like throwing paint.
Throwing paint at the, yeah. Well, what I liked was Philip Seymour Hoffman was in it for just like that small role.
I don't remember that.
He's the assistant to the other Lebowski.
Oh,
Actual Lebowski.
yeah.
Which is just, yeah, I mean, that's humor on another level.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, it is a classic, no question.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not for, just a super specific audience. There's a lot of people that dig that. And they would, it's like, look, you guys have run out of ideas, it seems. And not that you want to go to the sequel well necessarily, but I think enough time has passed.
Yeah, I mean, so I have noticed, so popular literature nowadays is, I mean, I'm exposed to it because of my fiance, and like she loves romance, and like I think that is maybe the highest selling literature right now, if I were to guess. 'Cause
Could be.
I do. So like, I'm gonna throw a name out there, Colleen Hoover.
Okay.
I think most people have seen they're like, someone I know is reading a Colleen Hoover book or talking about it.
Okay. I don't see the relevance, but keep going.
Well, it's just like, I don't know any other current author because what I read is very niche. And
Well,
no
I
one
mean, there's a
fucking
lot
know
of-
the authors that I read.
I mean, there's in all genres.
Tim Hornbaker is not someone that anyone's gonna know, or Guy
Why
Stevens.
are you saying because of that
Rims.
there's no source material?
No, they're starting to make movies based on that literature. Is what I'm saying. Shows and movies on
Okay.
these
Well, I mean, but
romance.
there's still,
Which is like, it's cool that they're using modern literature because
if it's good.
you should use, I mean, generally literature, but also you can make the argument that it's like, well, modern literature is shit, and that's why we so often, if you want to read something good or substantive, you have to
Older.
go
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
Just something, food for thought. I thought maybe you'd have an opinion on that.
We're talking about, is it relates to movies or?
Yes. Towards source material. I mean, it would be better to go to an original.
Was there a book called The Big Lebowski?
No. I mean, well, but how many great author or writers / directors are there? Not many. You have to fucking be able to attract them to your whatever.
No.
Say, yeah, we want you to write, and I guess you can do whatever you want, but we're probably going to put our fingers in it and fuck it up. And then say, okay. Instead of like, trying to make it on their, like, finding the deal. Like, okay, look, we have this script written. Do not fuck with it, and we'll make it for you.
Yeah.
So do you, and to avoid sequel reboot-itis, what else are you going to do? I mean, Disney's got comic books, and Warner Brothers and Disney has comic books like cornered, unless you want to go like more obscure than the stuff everyone's
already seen.
with.
But I mean, they've overplayed that genre.
What romance?
No, not romance. But romance has a specific audience.
Yeah.
Most men won't watch a romance movie unless they're forced
most
to.
men are dragged.
Right.
Date night.
Yeah. Okay, but you like a general audience movie or one that maybe tends slightly more towards men or the demo that you want. I don't know what the demo is. It 25 to 45, something like that, basically.
I think it's 18 to 35 is the one that
The
young
key.
men. Yeah, the key demo.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what you're.
Now you don't want to just try to get that demo, but you have to have be aware of it.
Themselves. That's the thought process. Is generally young single
dudes
spender, not dual income, but whatever. You know what I mean? Single income household.
That's a dink.
That's
single income.
That's dual income. No kids.
Okay. Sink.
Single income, no kids. Yes.
Correct. Right. A sink.
But women 18 to 35, what do they spend on? Nothing.
Facials. Vibrators.
Well, the
Boob
first
jobs.
thing you said, if you go to the
Injecting fat into their
go
ass.
to the right bar, you could get a few for free. But okay, now we have to talk about sports movies because
shit.
that is the thumbnail, and people will.
Oh shit.
They're gonna be super pissed because we talked for an hour and haven't mentioned.
Oh, okay. All right, hit me.
This is gonna be like a fucking afterthought to the entire.
Oh yeah, and this.
podcast. But I do. There is humor in that. Okay, so one of the best football movies of all time, Friday Night Lights. Just throwing that out there.
Yep.
Any Given Sunday is also in the mix.
Yeah, that was cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Now there was one. So that was like the underbelly of. There was one called North Dallas 40.
I wanted to watch that. I almost watched
It's basically it's kind of inspired by George Landry, who was the coach of the Cowboys.
Tom Landry.
I'm sorry. I had a feeling it wasn't right. Tom Landry. That he was like basically a prick and he didn't, and he probably didn't, back then.
Is that a good movie?
North Dallas 40 is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. It's odd. It's different than you think.
Well, when I saw it was different, I kind of thought it was like weird comedy that wouldn't age well, and it's not that.
And that is kind of what that is, I think.
Oh, okay.
There's one with...
That's what I was scared of. I'm still going to watch it at some point.
No, there's one and there's another one similar to it. One has Mac Davis in it, I think. and Burt Reynolds, I think.
Well, Burt Reynolds, I mean, I know he's in not Gridiron Gang, but
Longest Yard.
yes.
That one is good.
I want to watch that one.
That one is good. No, Sandler's is just a piece of crap.
Well, because I grew up on that one.
It's awful. It really is awful.
There's some scenes in it. Just give it credit. Whenever Stone Cold Steve Austin says the N-word and says that's how a white boy runs the football, that's iconic.
Okay, but it's not a complete movie.
Comment down below. Is that iconic?
They just put a bunch of cameos in there.
There's a lot of wrestlers in it.
Okay, it's supposed to be a movie.
Nelly was Megan.
Yes, I know Nelly was in it.
Craig Holly.
I don't give a fuck who else was in it. I know. I don't care.
Kevin Nash.
Hoosiers was actually very, very good.
Yes,
and I don't even like basketball.
I like that movie a lot.
It's a movie about redemption, too.
Well, oh God, I almost said it with a straight face. The white team wins.
No.
Over the black team.
No, you're misremembering. You're misremembering. They didn't win. No, they did. I'm kidding. They won.
That felt funny.
What?
It felt like it was kind of a bit of a... I don't know why I find it funny. Well, it felt like it was like the opposite side of like... There was another movie going on.
Yeah.
And we were following the wrong team. It's like, guys, I think you got the finish of this one wrong.
The black team's supposed to win, aren't they?
We're an all-white team. They seem integrated. But that's how Hollywood works. I'm not saying just because it's an all-white team,
more.
Bad.
It was just that
was history.
That was the school. Yeah, I mean, it was an all-white school. I don't even know if you consider it non-integrated. I think black people just didn't live within 30 miles of this school.
Well,
it was a very rural.
Yeah, there was probably a lot of white boy towns.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, maybe it was. I'm not saying there wasn't segregation. I mean, believe me, there's places that black people are like, I ain't moving there. There's no fucking reason to.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not because they're not wanted. They may not be, but they just don't want to go.
Yeah. One of the best white boy basketball players from Indiana.
Larry Bird?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And he went to Indiana State instead of Indiana.
Yeah, no one cares. All right. Go Tell the Titans. Is that what it's called?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans.
Go Tell the Titans.
Tell the Titans.
That should be our catchphrase.
Yeah. Go Tell the Titans. I don't know how I messed up.
That one is another segregation story. That's why there's a good team.
Yeah.
It's because they segregate.
Right.
And the other teams don't.
There's a speech in there by Denzel Washington, which is, I don't know if he won an Oscar for this, but the speech in itself regarding race.
At Gettysburg?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That was just, it really was. It was, I mean, I don't like when it's contrived, when they're like hitting you over or they're just not doing it well. But that was done, regarding race was done well. And a lot of things in that, like in that movie, like the white coach is trying to get the black coach to ease up on one of the black players. Mm-hmm. And Denzel's there, I'll cripple him. He's there, no. He's there, it's got, he wants it, it has to be hard for him. It can't be given to him. It's not, he didn't say, but he did say it'll cripple him, mm-hmm. Regarding easing up. And he was really rough on this cat, this mm-hmm. one black dude. But, I mean, that was kind of a good message as well. It's not just for black people. Huh? Yes. He was in Scrubs.
Yep.
Which is coming back.
I did see that. Yeah, I think it's coming back this month.
Is it? Okay.
They did a 9th season already that didn't go over super well, and I think everyone's scared this is how season 10 is going to go.
When did they do 9th season?
9th season was like slightly removed from
the rest
end of the 8th, yeah.
I mean, it could work.
The first 8 were so good, man.
Yeah, it was a very, very, very good. I mean, 8 seasons is a long time. You hit 5, that's a big deal.
Yeah, 100 for syndication is what I've heard.
Yeah. Rollerball.
That is a good one.
Sports movie, not a sports movie, but
sports meets sci-fi.
Yeah. Sports is a metaphor, actually, in this one. Mm-hmm. And then Miracle.
Oh yeah, of course.
Who do you play for? USA. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, because that was
at first they're saying University of Hartford.
Yeah, and he had to break
Yeah, break that.
It was like, you're representing something bigger than you.
I wish some of the athletes at this current.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, can we talk about that for a minute or two?
When they say, well, this is a platform, you're not there to be on a platform. You're there
You're here to
win
represent
gold.
the United States.
Yeah, represent the United States. I'm not
And
saying
I mean,
you may have a great message. You may have a great message, but you are an athlete. Shut up.
Well,
you weren't brought here because you're good at speaking.
Yeah. I mean, if you become great, you build your own platform.
Yes.
Like if Michael Phelps says something, people will listen. Because
Yeah, not right out of the gate you don't.
he could build a fucking shed out of if he melted all the gold that he won.
Yeah, that's a great analogy.
Well, I was trying to be reasonable, But, and you know what? He had a mentality when he said, yeah, if someone was chanting fuck USA,
Yeah.
or if someone did something like, oh man, fuck these Americans, he was like, I was
Really?
gonna make fucking sure I won, and that would be my response.
Yeah.
He took everything personal. You realize, like, the people, honestly, goats of sports have a goat gene.
Yeah.
And that's how you can tell if someone is a goat or not.
Yeah.
And that's why I can say LeBron James is no goat. Jordan is a goat.
Yeah.
Kobe had that goat gene.
Yeah.
And Michael Phelps did too, which I didn't realize. Brady did too. As much as I fucking hate him, he has that same...
I don't even hate him anymore. And I used to hate him because that's how good he is.
Now that he's retired, it's so easy to actually...
Well, I mean, because he was incredibly good. He was great.
When you get beat by him over and over, you're like,
yeah, I mean, you can't stand him. I mean, regardless of anything else, you can't stand someone who beats you all the time like that.
Yeah.
And he just always had an answer, And they didn't hit him as much as maybe some other ones. He still got his hit. All right, he got hit a lot. I mean, playing that long, I'm surprised he could walk.
Yeah, he's a psycho. He really is.
Yeah.
Jordan is maybe the most psycho out of all of them. Though.
Jordan is, yeah. I don't know. He played with a fever one time. Had a great game.
He scored 60.
Yeah, had a fever because. Just look up how dangerous that is. Look up how dangerous, because what it does is it's that much harder for your body to produce,
everything.
Yeah, energy. I mean, you could have easily, as great an athlete as he was, just drop and die.
And he's like
just
single-handedly
killing it.
Winning the game.
It's like, hey, yeah, you're dying. It's like, yeah, I know, I'm going out there. Rocky.
Which one?
Oh, one.
That's your one?
The Rock.
Yeah, so it feels like Rocky is the great dramatic piece.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one with Drago, which I think is 3, is like the celebration.
4.
Okay, what is Clubber Lang 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Where it's like, I don't know how to put it, but yeah. It transcend, and some person who's much smarter than I was like, yeah, it was an evolution of his career. So he had to make this dramatic piece to be able to get himself and show people he could act, and then he became larger than life.
Mm-hmm.
And Rocky Balboa had to travel with him because he couldn't just keep doing dramatic pieces. He's a money-making icon now, or
Yeah.
And you got to keep making this movie. But the Ivan Drago one is like, this is we're gonna build this up as big as it possibly can be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, for it being the 4th in a series, it was dramatic and compelling. Because Drago, it just became like, it's like, I know he's gonna beat Drago, but during the movie, you're like, Drago's gonna kill him. Mm-hmm. I mean, they do such a great job of making him appear like invincible.
Yeah. True.
And that, in the 4th in a series, I mean, by that time it's garbage time for a sequel.
They're just using the name.
You're just using the name, and it's like, well, they'll come. It's like, do we have a script? It's like, well, we'll do it on the fly.
We'll call this one Dark Side of the Moon.
That's Transformers.
That was a rip. Because I think I've actually seen that one. Oh my god. I mean, how I even thought the original was good.
I didn't watch any of them. I knew. I'm like, look, this is just stupid.
And I wasn't a fan of it as a kid, but it just felt like, oh, well, this is the thing to watch. So. But my goodness, it's like halfway into the first one, you're like, okay, this is like, they just slapped the name on this, man.
So the CGI is okay, I guess.
Shout out Shia LaBeouf. I guess he had a rough weekend.
Did he?
He got beat up on the street during Mardi Gras.
Ooh.
Which wasn't the weekend, but yeah.
He, I think he has a tendency to rub people the wrong way.
He's a crazy artist, a mad genius, I think you could say.
I don't know about the genius part.
I don't know. I think he is an actually really good actor. I mean, as a person, I guess he's not a very good person at all, and he's admitted to a lot of those faults, and that doesn't absolve him. But
yeah,
he's done some shit. And then you see flashes, and you're like, man, if he could stay on the tracks, he might...
He's a child actor. He's fucked up. All things considered, he's not as fucked up as he could be.
Very valid. Like, he's in Fury. Do you remember that tank
Yeah.
I thought his character stood with Pitt as...
He did a very good job on it. And even the one guy who plays the Punisher who was in it talks very highly of him. Yeah.
Well, he tried to put him back on to platform him so he would be like, because he has a podcast and he was going through shit with his ex-wife or whatever, like abuse.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want to let you talk.
Yeah.
You know, give him a platform to like either give his side of the story or apologize, you know?
Yeah.
But
say whatever you need to say.
So he fucking pulled out a tooth, and I think he scarred himself permanently.
That's what I thought,
for that movie. And there's another movie that he's in where I'm like, it was a very good role. It's not coming to mind, but Fury is one that stands out. I even saw him in, it's called Salvable, which isn't a word. And he's in, and it's like not a great movie. It's a newer movie, but he's like, he just has a fucking charisma about him.
Yeah.
You either got that or you don't, you know?
Yeah.
I think he was kind of inspired by the Brandos of the world, those people who just have a magnetism to them. But
perhaps,
but Brando wasn't any fun to be around either.
He was a douche. They hated him.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, hopefully he finds his footing and finds the role that he was made for, because I think he is made for something.
Oh. No. I could see a really good, him being in something really good, him doing a really good performance.
Yeah, because they're always looking for a guy like that. It's like the Safdies, you know, they took Robert Pattinson. They're like, we know there's something there. But Twilight kind of tainted him. Yeah. And Adam Sandler is a comedic actor whose best comedic years are seemingly behind him.
Yeah.
And he's known for this, and we're going to make him do something great.
Well, yeah, he fits into that
yeah. I mean,
slot where he's not polished, or he's not, you know, I don't know. He's
got a bad image, but there's something there.
But not like horrifically bad. Not Ezra Miller bad.
Well, valid.
He's off his fucking mind.
That guy seems like, which I don't know if you saw this movie, but there's a movie called We Need to Talk About Kevin.
Well, he's the kid? Is he the kid in that?
He's the kid in that. Are you familiar with the plot of that?
Yeah, he's he's a school shooter or something like that.
Yeah, which for some reason he does it with bow and arrow.
Okay. Well, I mean,
plausible,
whatever.
yeah. Well, no, but that's the point. Okay, so anyways, the joke is they're like, okay, Ezra, act like yourself. Because he's just, the kid is a fucking psycho. And the mother sees it the whole time. And the dad, who's John C. Reilly, actually.
Yeah.
Is like,
oblivious.
Why do you hate him so much? She's like, I know he's evil. And then that happens. And he kills the daughter and the dad, so it's just those two stuck with each other in the end. And her life is hell because she can't afford to move. Mm-hmm. And the whole town is like, yep, she's the mom of
crazy killer,
the fucking kid who killed my kid.
Yeah.
And he's alive. You know, he wanted to be taken in alive. So that's a great movie because, like, you never think about, dude, the parent is getting a really fucking raw deal most of the time, too. Now, sometimes they literally enable the kid.
Yeah.
But other times they're like, I mean, I thought he had depression. I didn't fucking know he was an absolute psycho.
It's funny because it reminds me of when there was an article, and this is a fairly long time ago, where this mother, I don't know who she went to, like law enforcement or like a hospital, and said, my daughter is psychotic. And the woman said, dear, there's tons of psychotics in them. It's like there's nothing we can do about them. It's like, yeah, probably, but we can't arrest her for that. I mean, there's tons of crazy people, and they're going to do something, but until they do, we can't do anything. It's like the world's full of them. I think it was like in Philly or Baltimore, you know. They're like, yeah, no shit, it's just Philly.
Around here?
Did you walk? You know, I'm gonna get going here, Chiefy Rooney.
Alrighty, well, thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Please like, comment, and share.
Do the sharing.
Yeah, just force one of your friends to watch us.
Yeah, just one. Yeah, force someone. There's people that owe you favors.
Yeah.
Could you
use
that on us
for them, and then you can watch this.
Sure. Well, listen.
And we'll catch you on.
We're not going to say it.
That's our catchphrase.
No, it isn't.
Flippity flip.
All right. Bye.
Bye, y'all.